And welcome in, folks, for the second game of this doubleheader between Blackburn and your Webster University Gorlocks. Bit of a lineup change for the Gorlocks in some of the areas. Schumacher moves up to the 4-hole as Laraco moves up to the 6th spot. Goodman moves up from 9 to 8. Ben Stedman getting the start at third base, 0-0, batting 9th. And Lugine is on the mound for the Gorlocks. On the other side, Blackburn will have Karan on the mound with a very similar lineup. Perez will be the catcher subbing in, and Lora, second baseman, will be batting 9th. He's substituting in, starting this game instead. Bit of a lineup change for both sides. And for Webster, they will have their sophomore out of Thunderbridge High School, Highland Ranch, Colorado, Shane Lejeune Dactus. So far this season, he's made 3 appearances, 3 innings total, 2 earned runs, 2 hit by pitches, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Has a 6.75 ERA in his career here at Webster, and just 5 1/3 innings pitched. Looking to get some of those numbers down against the Blackburn offense that put up 2 runs last game, over 8 hits, losing 19-2. And after stepping off, Lejeune back on the mound, working out of the stretch here in the top of the first. First pitch of the game is in there for a strike. Switching umpires here as the base umpire, home plate umpire, switching roles. So we might have a different strike zone here. The last home plate umpire had a pretty strict zone and kept it tight all game. And the 0-1. Swung on and missed back-to-back here to leadoff hitter Hedges, who got a hit in his last game, continuing his improvement season after being under the Mendoza line his first 2 seasons at Blackburn. Now just over 300, or just below 300, excuse me, I should say. After 0-2, a spiked by Lejeune. Making a 1-2 on deck is Carney. Number 20 up, number 19 on deck. 1-2 outside, slider whiffling around into the lefty's batter's box. 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Opening up the game. The good at bat from Lejeune. Striking out the leadoff hitter Hedges. Now I'll have Carney, the center fielder, up. Carney coming into this one. Bright pink back. Hitting out of the left side. Wide stance. Toe pointing to the pitcher. First pitch. Down and in. Ball 1. Right back at him. Up and in. Ties it at 1-1. Similar spot, similar call there. That time a little bit lower. Nonetheless, gets the call 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks here. Only 4 total strikeouts for the Gorlocks in the last game. That was as a team, and only 1 for Blackburn as a team. Not many strikeouts in the last game. We already started off with 1, and Shane Lejeune looking for his second here in the game already. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the second hitter, Carney. He wiggles his bat, comes set. Lejeune kicks, deals that one. Looked like the second strike, called for the third strike. 2 outs here, both on K's. That one a backwards K, and Lander playing shortstop instead of second base. This game he'll hit third. And after Evola messed up that around the horn, he'll go back to Lejeune. He'll step off, double check his notes. Quick little reset. And here's the pitch. That one hits the outside part of the plate. He's really working that outer half to righties, inner half to lefties part of the plate, right side. Working that corner. Here's the 0-1. Another good pitch there. Breaking ball drops in. Quickly 0-2. Shane Lejeune working it fast, trying to work it. 1-2-3, striking out the side. The 0-2. Just outside. Kept working that part of the plate. Might see a similar pitch again on this 1-2 offering from the Gorlock right-hander. Pitch is fouled away. And we'll do it again. Lander coming into this doubleheader, top 10 in the conference in batting average. No extra base hits, but 21 singles. Why not? If you get on, you get on. Doesn't matter how you do it. 1-2. That one thrown behind him. And we're looking at all twos here in the top of the first. Number 2 at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Lejeune looking for a strong first, striking out the side. Can he do it? 2-2. And goes high. Lander working it to a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes from Lejeune. Here it is. Up and in, just missed. First walk issued of the day for number 15. And Bruna, a big DH, hitting in the 4-hole. Second straight game will come up after the 2-out walk. He takes one, that one just off, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Good cut there, but just blew it right past him. 1-1 now. Close stance. Feet pretty even. Hopping his front foot. Settles down. Next pitch up the middle. Racing over to it. Over to first. Nice play there by Peters. So after the 2-out walk, Jeannot able to set down the side with no score. Going to the bottom of the first, it'll be Carl Peters who just made that play leading off for us. Coming on to pitch now, number 10, Kelton Caron. This will be his second start, third appearance of the year. last season. Appeared in 11 games, no starts, 15 innings pitched, 8.04 ERA, a 1.98 WHIP. The lefty. So far this year in 5 innings pitched, 7.2 ERA with a 1.6 WHIP. 1 home run, just 1 strikeout, 3 walks. Will be tasked with a very potent Webster lineup. Put up almost 20 runs in their last game. Carl Peters was a big part of that with a 3-run shot that really started everything back in the first game, bottom of the second. And he'll have a favorable matchup with a lefty, righty, start the bottom of the first. Cron, first pitch, low and in. Peters taking that one, ball 1. Peters got subbed last game, but again, hit that 3-run shot. Did have an error, but had some nice plays over at short, including the last one to end the top of the frame. 2-0 quickly. How about that top of the first from Shane Jeannot to Cadis? I mean, just a beautiful inning. 2 strikeouts, worked a walk, but got out of it fairly quickly with the grounder. To this man, Carl Peters, who is looking at a 3-0 count. Start off the bottom of the frame. That one works way too inside, near the feet. 4-pitch walk to start bottom of the first, which was a huge problem for Blackburn in their last game. So many walks coming from their pitching staff. And just like that, opening it up with a leadoff walk. Bring up another familiar face, center fielder James Theodore, and there goes Peters. First pitch up and away. That one thrown almost into the outfield. Nice play by the shortstop to keep it in, but an easy stolen base there for Carl Peters. Came in to this doubleheader, 14 stolen bases. I was tied with James Theodore. Theodore did notch a few, so they're neck and neck in the stolen base category. And definitely been the top 2 most consistent hitters for Webster all season. And right now, Blackburn having some control issue. Karan cannot find the strike zone. It's been an issue, like I've said. 6 straight balls to start the bottom of the first with Evan Evola on deck. Might be a lefty-lefty matchup, but Evola be looking to get something to hit, especially if Karan cannot find the strike zone. Lead off by Peters, the 2-0. Up and away, that one goes to the backstop, and Peters easily to third, set to start the game for Karan. Karan comes set. 3-0 looking for his first strike. And he gets it there, lobs it in there. Outside corner, strike 1, 3-1 count. Peters off at third, just 90 feet away. Grounder would score him. Fly ball probably would score him. Pass ball, looking for it here. 0-0. That one just misses out into the lefty batter's box. Theodore flipping it right up to himself on that walk. And here's Evola. Had a homer's last game. 6-game hitting streak as well. So far, 9 pitches by Karan, 8 of which have been balls. Catcher gives the sign. Evola stepping in now. If I had to guess, Theodore is off with the pitch. Not that big of a lead. Has a lot of speed. That one, slide step action. Low and outside, ball 1. Schumacher hitting in the 4 spot. Martinez getting a rest here. Nine balls, 10 total pitches for Karan. There goes Theodore. Almost hits Evola. That one thrown down. Peters coming home. That one is not in time as Perez unable to hold on to that one. of a bang-bang play, but he could not grab it. Was turning before he even caught the ball. That's 1-0 Webster here. Still nobody out, and a 2-0 count to Ebony Vola. Now. Body's walking down to the bullpen for Blackburn. Karan has not found the strike zone very much, just one time in a total of 12 pitches. Bounce in the dirt. Working on 4-pitch walk. And now here's Nick Schumacher up as we're going to have a mound visit. Action continuing in the Blackburn bullpen. Just one run across so far, but nobody out. Danger looming with Nick Schumacher up, who ripped a double down the line his last at-bat. And after that mound visit, we'll have Nick Schumacher. And coming into this game, Webster had a 41-game winning streak. They extended to 42 earlier today, trying to make it 43 against Blackburn. That throw high, and a nice stolen base there for both Evola and Theodore. Runners at second and third. Another ball thrown by Karan. And there it is. Second strike thrown of the game for Karan. 14 total pitches, 12 of which not landed in the strike zone. Schumacher ready now after seeing that first strike. Instead, he'll get one low and away, 2-1. That one shot to second. Off the second baseman into the outfield. One run is in. Here comes another. Evola looking to get home, and a bit of a funky slide, but he's in there. 3-0 Webster. After a hot shot to the second baseman, Laura. Schumacher getting two ribbies there. Murrow, the lefty-lefty matchup, will step in now. Nobody out still. Rocco on deck following him. Wide stance here, slightly wide from Murrow. Bat on the shoulders. He'll kick it up. Swing it around. Karan looking at the batter. Pitch. Low and away. Bounces away. All the way to the backstop. Schumacher to second with ease. The 1-0. Low and in again. That time blocked by Lopez. And the 3-0 to Murrow. Outside. Looked good. Called ball 4. And another walk issued here in the inning. Bring up R.J. LaRocco. It's 4 walks on 21 pitches for Karan. Just about as bad as it can get. Lefty trying to get it under control here as R.J. LaRocco, up a dangerous hitter as well. Webster lineup can be full of them. Able to get a first pitch strike, first one of the game for him. Fazio on deck. Played third base in the last game. Catching here in this game with Goodman, who went from catcher to first base following him. But LaRocco still in the box here, the 0-1. Just misses outside. Knotted at 1 here in the at-bat. 3-0 Webster lead. Still nobody out. An early rally here brewing for Webster as that one is crushed to the right side. Far and away foul. First time that Karan has gotten a hitter into a 2-strike count. More specifically, ahead in the count, too. Chopped up the middle, played on a hop to short to first, and that's a double play. Just like that, Karan is 1 swing away, or 1 out away from getting out of this with just 3 runs. May not be as bad as it could have gotten. Here is Andrew Fazio, 7-hole hitter. Like I mentioned just a second ago, playing catcher here in this game. Two-way now, runner at third. And the first pitch goes low and in for a ball. Once again, going low and inside, ball 2. Another 2-0 pitch from Karan. Fazio working into 3-0. Right down the chute there, no walk quite yet. Fazio still standing in the box. The 3-1. Started grabbing the bat like it was a walk. Instead, umpire had different ideas there. Outside pitch called for a strike. 3-2. 2 away. Runner at third. Webster up by 3 here in the bottom of the first. The pitch swung on and drilled deep into left field, but it will stay in. And that'll be caught for the 3rd out. So Webster pushes across 3. A lot of walks. Blackburn coming out with just 3-run deficit going in the top of the 2nd. Back out after a nice inning of work. Be Shane Lejeune. Faced 4 batters, 2 strikeouts, did issue a walk. Worked out of that fairly easily. And he will be tested with number 11 Gleavis, with Knox and Medrano following him. First baseman here, Gleaves. Leading off, trying to jolt this offense back into it. They've gotten a lot of base runners on through the first 2 games, but only 2 runs to show for it. And that one called a strike on the outside part of the plate. Gleaves with an even stance there with his feet both shoulder width apart, and in the distance leaned back just a little bit, swinging the head of the bat, and the kick and fire from Lejeune is smacked into left field. Way out in front, pulled it to Larocco, and that'll be out number 1. Good pitch there from Lejeune. Got him to be way out in front, pulled it, despite it being way outside. And with 1 now, it'll be Knox, who has played a nice, sharp third base here for Blackburn today. Swing and a miss. Good first pitch there. Lejeune going right at him. First pitch strike, so crucial for starting pitchers in any level of the game. Here's the 0-1. We're going to drop down a bunt. Doesn't go. Fazio bobbles it a little bit, and we're at 1-1 here for Zach Knox. That one cutting right in. Good movement there on that pitch. Called for a strike. Knox looking at a 1-2 count. Trying not to become the 3rd member of the strikeout group here for Lejeune. Instead, he's going to lace one into right field past Evola. Easy first hit there. Nice single. Ripped the other way. And here's Medrano. Had some nice swings. Did strike out in his last at-bat in the last game, but went 2 for 3 nonetheless. He's got a lot of movement up in those hands and a high leg kick. See if he can follow up. Knox hit of his own. That one getting past Fazio. Back to the backstop. Rounding second. He'll stay there as Knox scoring position now with 1 out. Medrano able to add to his RBI total if he would like. 1 away though, just 1 hit for the Blackburn Beavers. 2 base runners total so far, the 1-0. That ball's drilled into center field, way back there. That's going to get down off the wall, and it'll bounce around. Medrano, big round off second, but he's had some nice swings here in this doubleheader. That one no different, hitting off the Tennessee Whiskey sign for another gap shot double. Webster lead just 2 now. That ball almost rolled all the way to the other side of the outfield on Theodore. Hit off the Jack Daniels sign in left center. Rolled near the center field door. Could have been a triple if it kept rolling. That one up and in, ball 1. Up now is Perez. Did not play in the last game. He's taking a 2-0 count here. Currently catching, he's a freshman. Played in 17 games. It's 10 hits, no home runs, 5 RBIs, 238 average. Choking up a little bit here. Got a closed off stance, a check swing that might get down, and it will. It's fair too. He'll round first hard, not going to second. Medrano score, and he paused a little bit, made sure that thing was down and fair. 1-run lead now for Webster after that half-hearted check swing. Why not? It'll be the 9-hole hitter, Laura, with Hedges and Carney following him. This could be a good inning here for the Beavers. Starting to hum a little bit with the bats in the top of the second after a quick inning. In the top half of the first, that pitch goes up and in. Good speed on that one, just missed the top left corner. There's the 1-0 delivery. That one skips in there. Nice grab there by Fazio, able to snag that. Another hitter's count in the inning for the Beavers. Laura looking at a 2-0 opportunity. Might have the green light all the way. Oof, tough pitch there, but called a strike nonetheless. Lejeune trying to battle back in this at-bat. Big pitch here for both players. One trying to work a 3-1, the other trying to work a 2-2. Here it is. Similar spot, that one called a ball. So now you're looking at a 3-1 count, top of the lineup. Looming. Hedges on deck, one away. 3-1 is fouled off. Good pitch there by Lejeune to keep himself in it. He's looking for his third K. The 3-2 from Lejeune. That one up and in. Good AB from the 9-hole spot. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound before Lejeune faces Hedges at the top of the lineup. First and second, just one out. After the first inning, you would have thought this one would have fallen apart similar to the last game. Quick top of the first, a lot of walks in the bottom of the half of that inning for Blackburn. Webster not really able to execute as many runs as I know they would have wanted there in that situation. Some action in the bullpen now after that visit with Lejeune. Going in there is Joel Arsenault, senior. They'll warm up as the top of the lineup for Blackburn. Rolls over here. Carney on deck. Both players over one. Hedges with a unique stance in terms of the front foot. Don't really see the front foot in front of the back foot too often. See guys like Arenado do it. He's rocking with it here. Fouls it off. Make it 1-1. Good 1-1 pitch. Hedges disagreed. Nabbed the outside corner. Big pitch here for Lejeune to get out of this one. 1-2. Up and in. Works it to double dose. 1 out. 2 runners on. Gorlock's hunting for that ground ball. Elusive double play here. Get out of the inning. Up by 1. Instead it'll be 3-2. Bases loaded, walk is looming. With the meat of the order coming up. Only up by 1. It's a shot to the first baseman. Goodman gets it out at second. The throw to first is overthrown. And a bit of a tumble there. Hedges holding his left ankle. We had a collision, and Lejeune also limping back to the mound on that play. The runner did score. We are knotted at 3, but we have a Beaver down. We'll take a moment, have him get checked up on. We'll be right back. So Lejeune will stay in the game. Had a few warm-up pitches. He's okay, but Hedges would have to exit after that collision. Hopefully he's okay. Mason Wyant Jr. will pinch run over at first. Two-way now, tied at 3. And after the collision, good first pitch strike. Webster at a 5-4 conference record. Currently sits behind Spalding at number 1. Who would have thought that at 8-0? Currently sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place. Right behind Lyon at 5-3. Eureka at 6-2. MUW at 6-2 as well. Spalding undefeated in conference play. They've been playing pretty good baseball as of late. Webster looking for another conference victory here, tied. And that one called off by LaRocco. Close play there. Could have been another scary collision. Peters backed off. LaRocco made a nice play, and that'll do it for the top of the second. Blackburn gets 3. They tie it. Heading into the bottom of the half of the inning. On for his second inning of work is Karan. 4 walks. Looking to fix the control issue as both bullpens have been active over the last inning or so. It'll be Zach Goodman, Ben Steadman, and Carl Peters due up here in the bottom of the second for Webster. Goodman swings at the first pitch, nails it to center field. That one on a line, but caught by the center fielder pretty easily. There's Carney. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ben Steadman getting the start here. Fazio played third last game. He's behind the plate. Martinez getting the break. Everybody just cycling around. Steadman saw the first pitch he saw, drilled into right center in the last game. Came in as a replacement, drove in a run. Takes the ball inside. 1-0 to 0-0. That one low and in. Steadman, a transfer out of Lewis and Clark Community College. Got out to a pretty good start of the year. Hitting safely in his first 7 of 8 games, but since then hasn't really gotten the at-bats. Getting the start here. Will be his 11th and 14th appearance total. After the 1 pitch, 1 out to Goodman, Steadman has worked this to a 3-0 count, a thing that we saw a plethora of times in the previous inning where the Webster Gorlocks notched on 3 runs. And right here, it'll be another walk. That's the 5th for Karan. Back to the top of the lineup for Peters, who walked just like Theodore and Evola, who follow him after. Peters, like I mentioned, had that 3-run shot in the first game. Hit it in a very deep part of the park over a very high wall. Left center, that is. Impressive shot from number 7. See if he can do it again. First pitch to him, and he crushes it again deep into left center field. This one's got a chance back there, and it is gone. As I said it, he hits it out. First pitch swinging. Carl Peters making it a 5-3. Webster lead, his 2nd home run of the day. First of the game. And now he leads the Gorlocks with 6 home runs after that one. Shortstop and leadoff hitter having himself a fantastic year here after transferring. Has to be talked about more in terms of conference player, all conference player of the year, whatever you want to call it. Carl Peters has been that. On base twice, getting 2 more RBIs. And now it is James Theodore, another newcomer, this time via freshman. He walked his first time up, stole 2 bags as well. Him and Peters have been the forefront of the top of the lineup. Good pitch there. Theodore thought about it. Instead, he'll work it to a 2-1 count. First 3 batters of this game for Webster all walked. And Theodore now at risk of striking out at a 2-2 swing and a miss, or 2-1 swing and a miss. And Evola waiting on deck. He walked, had a stolen base as well. Scored a run, same to Theodore. Here's the 2-2. Good 2-2 pitch. Theodore didn't budge. Works it to a full count. Good battle between Karan and Theodore. 1 out here in the inning. 2 runs across came from the Peters home run. Theodore poking at it right at second base. Good play there, and easy for Laura. 2-way here for Evan Evola. Karan really settling down pitch location here in this inning. Just 1 walk, but has thrown more strikes. Evola looking for one of those strikes here. The first pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Carl Peters now at 21 RBIs. That's 2nd on the team. 1 behind Martinez. First with 6 home runs. Just past Martinez. As that one floats in the outside part of the plate. Strike one to Evan Evola. Evola currently on a 6-game hitting streak. 3 home runs, 14 RBIs on the year for him. Takes that one low and away, 2-1. That one went behind Evola. Karan thought he got a foul ball there, but apparently that hit his helmet first. Either way, umpire issued Evola first. That's a hit by pitch. 2 times at the dish. Got on base in 2 different ways. So it'll be Schumacher up now. He was able to drive in a run on an error his last time up. Drilled one to second. Correa unable to handle that one. Up and away to start to Webster 4-hitter. 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch to Schumacher. Outside, called for a strike. Number 9 set now. Looking to get something to drive in the right center gap. Shading to pull is the center fielder. That one goes right through the wickets. 5-hole, as some of them say. A nutmeg is another term for it. Whatever it is, it's a pass ball. And Evola is standing on second. Schumacher with a 2-1 count, 2 outs. Webster has scored each of the last 2 innings here. Responded to the 3-run top of the second from Blackburn. That one fouled away. 2s everywhere. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Karan trying to limit the damage here again. This last inning it was the walks. This inning it was the long ball from Carl Peters. Here's the 2-2, just a bit outside, works it to full. Karan trying not to issue back-to-back walks here. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Out in front was Schumacher. Down and away. Good pitch from Karan. Limits it to just a 2-run deficit heading into the top of the 3rd. Carl Peters, 2nd home run of the day in this doubleheader. Back out there for another inning. Is Lejeune got roughed up a little bit. 2 earned runs out of the 3. They'll have the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up with Lander leading things off. Bruno on deck and Gleaves following him. First pitch up and in. First pitch almost hit him there. Shaken up. Here's the second one. That one way outside. First one way too inside. Just got to meet in the middle and you'll get a strike. Action starting again in the Gorlock bullpen. Saw them up and moving in the last inning. Quickly up and going here. 2-0 count. Here it is. That one going back to the up and in. Unable to control the pitches. The first at bat here for number 15. Looking to get one there, and he does. Strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1. Lejeune looking to battle back here in this at bat against Lander. Swing and a miss. Another competitive pitch on the outside part of the plate. Full count now after falling behind 3-0. And again, swung on and missed. What a pitch there from number 15. First batter down on strikes. Way to battle back from Lejeune. And the first offering is up and away, ball one. Bruno has not gotten a hit yet in this doubleheader. Only time he reached base was on an error. Foot all the way back on the white line. Watches that one go all the way down and out. Starting this batter, how we did the last batter, a 2-0 battle back for Lejeune. Webster righty, falling behind 3-0 once again. Has to work a lot harder here. And again, falling behind 3-0. Comes back with a good strike on the outside part of the plate. 3-1. That time it's shot to center. That might get down, and it will. Theodore running up on it. Awkward bounce. That'll be the first hit of the day for Bruno. A one-out single will bring up Gleaves, who flew out his first time up. With Knox following him, he got a hit. Bottom of the lineup, just like last game, producing for Blackburn, creating opportunities for the top of the lineup. But that will do it for Lejeune, and that will bring in number 44, Joel Arsenault, the senior out of Centennial, Colorado. Had a nice stretch to start the season. Had just 4 earned runs over his first 9 appearances, but his last 2 appearances, 6 total earned runs over just 4 1/3. Bit of a sidewinder. Funky delivery, but you gotta love it. Don't really see many funky deliveries like this anymore. But when it whips in, it looks pretty. So we'll have a pitching change here as Arsenault will have his 12th appearance. Sitting at a 5 even ERA and 12 even whip. And 18 even innings pitched. And he'll have Gleaves and Knox, and if they're able to extend it down to Medrano, who's been arguably the best hitter for the Beavers all day. 3 hits, and 4 at-bats, 2 of which hit off the wall for doubles. Arsenault has some fantastic movement on his pitches, and will have favorable matchups, having all righties in the next 3 or 4 batters. So with one away, Arsenault getting set for his 12th appearance. Will inherit a runner on first. Only one out. Typically, the top of the lineup is what you want to be scared of. The bottom of the lineup has produced 7 hits so far in this doubleheader. Last 3 guys. Arsenault able to get a quick first pitch foul. Looking for another strike instead. Coast into the lefty batter's box, 1-1. Good pitch there. Swung on and whiffed on by Gleaves. Far out in front. One away from coming in and shutting the door on the Blackburn first baseman. Blew out his last time up. Going overhand this time. Struck him out. What a pitch there. Making quick work of number 11 on to Knox, who has 2 hits in this doubleheader so far. 2 away now. Force at second. Looking to bunt with 2 outs. Up in the air. Fazio couldn't see it. And that's strike 1. Everybody was saying up, but not telling them where it was up. Behind you. Probably would have helped. After a bunt foul, Arsenault looking to continue his quick work here. Good pitch. Wow. A movement on that one. Quickly 0-2. And after that pitch, the 0-2 swung on and missed. Overhand fastball that time around. Couldn't catch up to it. Comes in, shuts the door with 2 Ks. Webster maintaining their 5-3 lead heading into the bottom of the 3rd. Cron on for another inning of work after escaping just 2 runs in the previous inning. And he'll have Parker Murrow as well, the lefty. And then 2 righties with Larocco and Fazio to follow him up. Murrow walked in his first at-bat, as did several other Gorlocks. That one, bit of a cricket pitch there. Ball 1. One in the pitch up, got it a little bit too up, and it's 2-0. rocking no batting gloves, swinging the bat right over his shoulder. That one bouncing off the catcher. Deflects wide, ball 3. Murrow looking for his second straight walk of the day. Able to lay it in there. Continue be in this at bat. 3-1 from Karan. Here it is. Murrow way out in front of that one. Just wanted to make contact with something. So now he works it to a 3-2. Gets another chance at getting on base here. Similar spot, similar foul. Right over the head of the first base dugout. We'll do another 3-2 here. Rocco waiting on deck. He's 0 for 1. Murrow trying to get into the hit column for himself. And he's going to hit a soft grounder to second. Throw over. And that'll be the first out of the inning. RJ LaRocco coming up. Trying to get his hitting right today. Has not been the best doubleheader for number 4, RJ LaRocco. First pitch far and away. LaRocco taking that one all day long. LaRocco trying to get something to hit and drive it far. Hasn't been his day at the dish, like I mentioned. It's always time to turn it around here. Favorable matchup for him. And the 2-0. And what did I tell you? He wanted one to get, and he got it. Off the wall, LaRocco. About a quarter of the way up. And he does the Tebow pose there at second. Not strong enough was number 4, RJ LaRocco, to knock it out, but I guess a double will do. And RJ, if you're listening, I'm just joking. You had a feeling LaRocco was going to hit one off the wall or over it soon enough. Got a pitch to hit and just drove it. Man, I've been good at predicting things today. After a weak rounder from Murrow, LaRocco putting the pressure on Blackburn here. They're only down by 2 in the bottom of the 3rd. 1 out. Bottom of the lineup due up. Fazio, he flew out his first time up. Looking to get in the hit column as well. And the 2-0 offering swung on. Drilled into the bullpen by Fazio. First strike of the at-bat. Ron trying to get the first scoreless frame of the game for Blackburn. Instead, we'll spike one there, make it 3-1. Seventh double for LaRocco. He stands at second base. 29th hit as well. Here's the 3-1 to Fazio. He'll take another walk. Came into these 2 games with 10 walks, 7 strikeouts. Everybody's walk total going to be spiked up a little bit as Goodman had a good barrel his first time up, lefty on lefty matchup. And when he's gotten out today, they've been hard outs. Look for him to take one into the gap, the right field, right center gap. He's been living there today. Instead, he's going to crush one. Oh my, how far will this one go? Wow, off the top of the advertisement in right field, and he knew it too. The slow trot around. Goodman making it an 8-3 game. That thing was torched. 4th homer of the year, 10, 11, and 12 RBIs now. And after that Goodman blast, it'll bring up Ben Steadman, who will face a new arm. That'll do it for Karan, giving up 8 runs over 2 1/3. That'll bring in the 4-hole hitter, CJ Brunot, to come on and pitch. Or pardon me, that's actually not number 24. It's number 29, Connor Parton, the sophomore out of Lynchburg, Tennessee. Went to Moore County High School. And then so far in his 2 seasons with Blackburn, has a 10.18 ERA and 20 1/3 innings pitched. Only 6 innings pitched this year. Was given 6 runs in that span. 13 walks to 6 strikeouts. Another Blackburn pitcher that's here to turn things around. They'll have 1 out to work with, no runners on. It'll be Steadman, Peters, and if it allows, James Theodore following him. Parton standing at 6'1", 200 pounds, throwing from the right side. In his last appearance, he pitched against Lindenwood at Lindenwood, April 3rd. Gave up 4 runs over an inning pitched. He's given up at least 2 runs in his last 2 outings. Both against Spalding and Lindenwood, so some good competition. They throw him in whenever times are getting tough. And this is no different here against Webster. An 8-3 lead here for Webster. Parton on to close out bottom half of the 3rd. Webster scoring at least 2 runs in the first 3 innings. Steadman up to bat. He walked his first time up. And he'll take strike 1 over the good heart of the plate. 2 home runs in the game as well for Webster. And 4 total on the day. Steadman back in the box, hands held high. Again, outside corner. Not his pitch, he took that all the way. Stays right in the box, quickly now, 1-2. That one just a bit up and out. 0-0 working it to 2-2. Quickly now again, 2-2. Moving right along, a shot to second. Easy play here. And Parton retires Steadman to start his outing. That'll bring us to the top of the lineup with the shortstop Carl Peters coming up, homering in his 2nd straight game here against Blackburn. And after that hit, his 2-hit game, I should say, he's on a 7-game hitting streak. As his batting average coming in was .363, but has obviously skyrocketed since. Takes ball 1. Here's his following pitch, and that one off the catcher's glove, and will be foul. 1-1. Peters loading here, the 1-1. He'll chop it up the middle. Good play on the backhand. Will he get him? Yes, good play there. And that'll do it. So a Zach Goodman 3-run shot was all that the Gorlocks pushed across, but they're looking at an 8-3 lead heading into the top of the 4th. And on for his second inning of work, Arsenault made quick work of the last 2 batters he faced, striking out both of them. And he will have the hottest Blackburn hitter up to lead things off. Medrano placed a double off the wall in the left center gap his first time up. Medrano, Perez, and Laura, I should say, excuse me, second baseman. That'll round out back to the top of the lineup, where Ruiz will hit for Hedges, who left the game earlier due to an injury. The 0-1 is taken for strike 2, and just like the last 2 batters of the last inning, Arsenault quickly working them to a 2-strike count in the hole. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, up and in. A little scary. Definitely gotta knock you off your boots a little bit. And it's slowly hit down the line. Stedman is there, but it'll be a foul ball. We'll do it again. Knox, Medrano, Perez, and Laura have combined for 3 hits, 4 at-bats, and a walk, and 2 RBIs. So the bottom of the lineup getting things done. It's just the top part that needs to respond and play similar. That one's fouled away, and we'll do another 1-2 count. It's usually the other way around. It's usually the top of the lineup gets it going, and you hope that the bottom of the lineup follows. It has been flip-flopped so far today, especially in this game for the Beavers. That one's crushed deep into center field, and that one will be caught by Theodore. So after a good battle there, Medrano skies out. That'll bring Perez up, who's 1 for 1, has an RBI with 1 away in the top of the 4th. 3 runs on 4 hits for the Beavers. 8 runs on more than 3 hits for Webster. Swung on a miss there by Perez. 0-1 quickly. Works Arsenault. That one chopped down the line. Again, foul. Stedman was ready to throw that thing. And just like the first three batters, Arsenal working them to 2 strike counts. He has been one of the more impressive relievers for Webster this season. Just had 2 rough outings, looking to get back on track here, and that one fouled away. Good 2-strike pitch there. 10 pitches so far for Arsenal, 8 of which have gone for strikes. And again, another one, that one lays down the line foul. Hung just a little bit, but Perez is wanting that one back. Instead, he'll get a redo. Down 1-2 in the top of the 4th, 1 away already. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled away. We'll do it again. One, two. Overhand this time. And a foul ball once again. That one jammed Perez far inside. Seems to be locked in. Foot, or toe I should say, hitting the back line of the righty's batter's box. The 1-2 again. Shot to center field and a base hit. Nice swing there. Good AB from Perez. He's 2 for 2 today. And now Laura is up with Ruiz to follow. 9-hole hitter. Batting with 1 away, runner on first. Slowly hit to the right side. First pitch jammed him. Foul ball. Second pitch goes across from the first pitch. Inside first pitch, outside second pitch. 0-2 now. Again, hitters just falling behind. Arsenal, even when he throws pitches away, the hitters look uncomfortable against him. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the Blackburn 9-hole hitter. Swing and a miss. Got him there. 2 away. Good off speed. Breaking ball going outside. Just try to stab at it. Not much luck here, and Frankie Ruiz out of Delano, California will get his first chance up at the plate after Hedges came out with an injury. Hit 276 on the year in 10 games. 3 RBIs to go along with that. Fouls that first one off. 40 total games that he's played at this level. 247 hitter, 320 on base, 6 ribbies collected, 32 strikeouts to 9 walks. And he works that to a 1-1 count. Fouled away, but on a laser frozen rope off the brick into the outfield. Still foul, no matter how many times I say it in different terms. You know, Ruiz wanting to get something going here. 2 for his last 14. After getting off to a pretty good start in the season hitting-wise. Trying not to fall completely behind. He nods it up here, 2-2 with 2 outs. Webster trying to push across a second straight 0 here in the top of the 4th. Grounded to first. Nice play there by Goodman, sliding Slightly to his left. Easy play for him after he snagged it. Smiles all around. 8-3 Webster lead heading into the bottom of the fourth. Alright, leading off the bottom of the first will be Theodore, or bottom of the fourth, I should say. Will be James Theodore, followed by Evan Evola and Schumacher. 2-3-4. Theodore 0 for 1. Has a walk and 2 steals so far. Skies out one far right side. Foul ball. Theodore comes into this one, hitting safely in his last 4. Looking to make it 5 here. Said he'll take one low and away. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Theodore will be far and away. Outside 2-1. Back on the mound for another inning of work is Parton. Worked in 2/3 innings pitched in the last inning, both turning into outs. Coming off the bench, that is pretty good for this Blackburn team compared to the other pitching performances we've seen today. And right there, might have spoiled him. Leadoff walk for Theodore. All eyes are on him. He has been stealing. 2 so far in this game. Had a few in the last game. And came into this one at tops on the team in stolen bases, tied with. And he steals one there, tied with Peters, I should say, with 14. And right there, that's his 3rd of the game. Definitely reaching that 20-point mark now. Doesn't even take that big of a lead, just gets a great jump. And is so quick. Going from first to second. And here's Evola. Looking to put a charge into 1-2. Oof, that one was the pitch and he knew it. That was the spot that he wanted. Shaking it off a little bit. 0-2 now. Homer's last game. He wants to follow his fellow teammate Peters and homer in both games. Also trying to continue 6-game hit streak. Here it comes. Swung on and belted deep into left center field. That one has a chance to get down, and it's going to be caught. What a catch there. Out in center field by Carney. Running that thing down and just kept tailing the left center gap. Evola put away here. After walking, getting hit by a pitch, he almost found the gap. That'll be the first out in the inning. Schumacher up now. Theodore also tagging, getting to third base on that. That one floats in there, strike one. Schumacher watching that one the entire way. Webster looking to continue their streak of scoring here in this game, and they will. 4 straight innings, having at least 1 run. Can they make it 4? Making it having at least 2. We'll see. 9-3 Webster lead now. Good piece of hitting there from Schumacher. A strong line drive up the middle, and Parker Murrow will look to continue this trend here of hitting. R.J. Laranco on deck, had a huge double his last time up. Parker Murrow 0 for 1. Rounded out to second, and his last at-bat. Looks at a ball up and out. 1-0. Good pitch to hit. Thought about it, but he'll take it all the way outside. Strike 1. As I said in the pregame, a 42-game winning streak against Blackburn. Now, as that one's foul tipped into the mitt. 2 strikes now on Murrow. Coming into this, they have 5 of their last 6 games. They scored at least 10 runs or more, and now make that 6 of the last 7. They can make it 7 of the last 8. 5 in a row being 10 runs or more against Blackburn. Murrow's going to sky that one to center field. Under it is Carney. Back-to-back outs going to center field. And there's 2 away with R.J. Laranco up.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4, R.J. Laranco.
The last time that Blackburn had defeated Webster, 2-4 victory back on April 29th, 2007. And since 2008, they have not defeated Webster. Coming close just a few years ago, back in 2022, when they lost 7-6. There have been a few close games here and there. For the most part, Webster has continued their dominance over the SLIAC, especially over Blackburn. As Laranco taking the first one 0-1, looking to do some damage here. High and tight, 1-1. Webster not having the season that they had hoped, at least in a lot of eyes. They're typically the ones that just run the SLIAC conference with no pushback whatsoever, but this year it has been different. 1-1 to Laranco, in there for a strike, taken all the way. And Spalding has really come out and shown their true colors over the last couple games against Webster, beating them in the last 4 matchups dating back to May 13th, 2023. Webster has a new opponent to really look out for, and it's Spalding College. And even in the wins that they've had against Spalding recently, there's only one that was truly a blowout, 9-1. The rest are very close games. Laranco, a slow roller to short, toss it to second, and that'll do it for the bottom of the 4th. They get one on a Schumacher single, but that was it. 9-3 heading into the top of the 5th. Gorlocks commanding a strong lead.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes.
Now pitching for the Gorlocks, number 13, Jeremy Gunnar.
Webster coming into the top of the 5th, leading by 6 runs. I'll have a new face on the mound, Jeremy Yano, making his 3rd appearance of the season, last coming on April 6th, just 3 days ago against Spalding, where he pitched an inning and a third, giving up no runs, walked 2. And the time before that against WashU, where he gave up 1 run over an inning and a third. So 3.37 ERA coming in to this game. The freshman out of Deerfield, Illinois, listed at 6 foot 185. And on the hitting side of things, recorded an at-bat earlier today, but has 7 at-bats and just, or 8 at-bats I should say now, and 1 hit. So the freshman will get a chance to show once again, for the 3rd time this season, what he's got stuff-wise. Shut down Spalding in an inning and a third, which was tough to do for Webster, as they gave up at least 7 runs in both of their games against Spalding, losing 7-4 and 9-3. Here's the first pitch from Yano. That one low and in. Ball 1. Here's the second pitch. Down and in. Scurries back to the backstop. Carney, who made some nice plays in center in the last inning, he'll lead things off. The 2-3-4 hitters due up against Yano. And here's the pitch, swung on and missed, 2-1. Carney 0 for 2, Lander on deck. He's got a walk, but also a strikeout. Carney working it to a 3-0 count, though. Bruno will follow. He's 1 for 2, had a single up the middle his last time up. Yano trying not to give up a leadoff walk here. The bullpen is already active for Webster, and the pitch will sail across outside. Ball 4. Brett Lander now up. Looking to get something going for his team at the 3-hole spot. Runner on. Big lead there, and he's gone. Right off the bat on the throw down is not in time, and knocked over was Evola, did a little somersault, and Carney is down, has not gotten up, kicking his foot a little bit. A scary scene there, another collision. We're at the top of the lineup, Beaver players. And as he's getting checked on, we'll take a break here, let them look over Carney. After everybody looks over him, Carney's staying in the game here. Good to see that he's alright. So after the stolen base, pitch was called a ball, 1-0, to Lander. Bit of a half-hearted, late-ish swing from Lander. Kind of used all arms on that one. Poked at it, 1-1. Tries it again, that one in the dirt. Good read by Carney, able to steal that one with ease. Fazio didn't totally lose that, but it took a weird bounce. I think it hit off the umpire as well. And after that, it'll be a 2-1 count for Lander. The fourth run of the game for the Beavers, just 90 feet away. Nobody out here in this inning. Top five, 9-3 Webster lead. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled over my head, all the way into the parking lot. 2-2. 2-2 for number 2. That one darts low and in. And Lander working it to a full count. And instead on that pitch, it'll be fouled back again this time. Staying in the ballpark, hopefully, maybe. And I think it did. We'll do another 3-2 count. That pitch is skied up in the infield. How many people want it? Only one person got it, and that was Carl Peters. So that's the first out of the inning, a skied pop-up. Now up, C.J. Brunel. Bruna singled in his last time up. Looking to do the same here, driving in the fourth run. Again, just sitting 90 feet away. Pop-up, though, was perfect for, you know, exactly what you're looking for. That time it's darted to right field. Going back on it is Murrow. He'll catch it, but the runner will tag and score easily. 9-4 Webster lead in the top of the fifth, 2 away. And after that, run comes in. Gleaves try to continue the inning against Yano. That first pitch up and a little bit inside, 1-0. That ball's absolutely crushed deep into left field and way out of here. That ball had a lot of pop and a lot of air time. Huge home run there, and a 9-5. Don't count out Blackburn quite yet. They are buzzing here in this inning. Isaac Gleaves, the senior out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, with his 8th home run of the year, which now beats his career high. Former Volunteer State Community College transfer makes it a 4-run Webster lead. You know, just trying to get out of this inning. And a good first pitch strike, good response strike, if you will. 2 knocks, 0-1. Wide stance here for Knox, all the way back in the box. Bit of a stab more than a swing on that one. Good pitch from Yano. Quickly 0-2 after the home run. Closer to the plate as well. Front foot all the way near the white line. Back foot near that white line. And he'll take that one. Just chased a similar pitch. Good eyes to make it 1-2. looking for it there. Might have been a changeup down and in. Wasn't to be, and we're looking at all twos once again. 2 outs, 2 runs scored in the inning for the Beavers. Here it is. Nice at bat from Knox. Went down 0-2 early, working 3 straight balls, trying to continue the inning for Medrano. And he will just missed hitting him, but also just missed nicking the plate. Ball 4, proving why baseball can be a game of inches. Medrano 1 for 2, has a double and RBI, and is 3 for 4 in the 3 for 5, I should say, in the doubleheader. Check swing, didn't go. That pitch was up, so we got a 1-0 count. Huge swing there. Fouled off. Catcher will have a 1-1 count, 2 away. Just 1 out away from escaping this here. Having it just be a 4-run lead instead of anything smaller. That one's going to be skied again. See nothing but those kind of swings from Medrano all day. Even the outs are high and far. Nonetheless, it's still an out. And escapes with just 2 runs against. It's 5-9 Webster heading into the bottom of the 5th. And on for another inning of work is Barton, who has looked pretty strong so far in an inning and 2/3. Allowed just the 1 run, RBI single last inning. And he'll have Fazio, Martinez, and Ben Stedman due up. Martinez subbing in for Goodman after that home run. Got benched after a alleged bat flip. Even though he rocked it off the Apex Network Physical Therapy sign out in right field. Fazio one walk and 2 appearances so far in this game. Flew out his last time up. And at the moment has worked it to a 3-0 count. Once again, Blackburn walking the leadoff hitter. That'll bring up Nate Martinez.
Pinch hitting for the Orlops. Number 27, Nathaniel Martinez.
pitch in there on Martinez for strike one. Again, trying to go inside on Martinez, but it's fouled away quickly. 2 strikes on the Gorlock first baseman. And he gets him on the outside part of the plate. Another half-hearted swing. Just struck out, not really into that at-bat. And that'll be the 9-hole hitter, Ben Steadman, with the top of the lineup right after him. 1 out. Steadman through the hole. Nice play there. Unable to get the throw off. Nonetheless, a nice play by Knox. We've seen him be able to make those kind of long-range plays, at least knock them down like that. An infield single for Ben Steadman, his second hit of the day. Had one in the last game of this doubleheader. So we'll bring back to the top of the lineup. Carl Peters, 1 for 2 in this game, has a home run. Had a home run last game as well. And between the top 3 guys here in this lineup for this game, 6 stolen bases, 2 for Peters, 3 for Theodore, and 1 for Evola. Top of the lineup showing off the speed. Here's the first offering to Carl Peters. Blowing away for a ball. Trying again, and that one fair, just sneaks into the line. Oh, the little yellow man run away. And that'll bring in a run. The 3rd ribby for Carl Peters. Up to 3 RBIs here in this game. Puts him at 22 on the season, tied with Nathaniel Martinez. Theodore has an opportunity to knock in 2 as well. Webster up by 5 after that RBI double by Carl Peters. Good shot on the ground at second. Easy play though. That'll score a run. Oh, no it won't. Wow. Just a straight drop there by the Blackburn first baseman, Gleaves. In and out of the glove, so an error, E3 if you will. That'll make it a 6-run Webster lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Evola is due. Hit by pitch, a walk, flew out to left center field. That almost caught the gap. Riding a 6-game hitting streak as Peters trying to test the pitcher there at third. A similar play that Blackburn's center fielder was doing to them. You can only imagine that is kind of a response. First pitch in there for a strike. Theodore staying at first. Surprised he hasn't gone yet. Looking for his 4th stolen base of the day. That was the pitch to do it on. Evola took all the way. Again, not that big of a lead. Doesn't go here. Evola swinging out of his shoes. Bit of a 3/4 swing as well. Didn't even complete it. Obviously hesitated on that one. And he's down 0-2. Good at bat here, though, from the pitcher. Pardon. There's the 0-2. And it's off the end of the bat and foul. And there goes Theodore, bit of a delayed steal. The throw down, Peters was out, but it was dropped. They had him dead in the water at third. But Knox could not hold on to that one. The late steal from Theodore, that's his fourth of the day, or fourth of the game, I should say. I believe it's the sixth or seventh of the doubleheader. And now Evola has two in scoring position, up by 6, one away. Has to be a competitive pitch here. You know, Evola wants to drive into the gap, make it an 8-run lead. Here it is. Pitch is not caught well. And we'll go to the backstop. An easy score there for Carl Peters. Second time we've seen a Blackburn player kind of catch it without catching it. Or third time, I should say. At third base it happened as well. He's not able to catch the ball cleanly. So 1 run came in to score on that play. Theodore still 90 feet away. And a 2-2 count to Evola with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Here it comes. Kicks and deals. Up and away. Full count. Went from 0-2 to a full count. Working it well here is Evan Evola. Seen a lot of that today for the Gorloks. A lot of good at-bats. Only 3 total strikeouts between the 2 games for Webster. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and drilled deep into center field once again. Similar spot. Carney's there. Tagging up is Theodore. Here comes the throw home. It'll be cut off by the first baseman. Theodore easily scoring, standing up. 13-12. Webster, or 13-5. Webster is in the lead with a 4-run 5th inning. On the sac fly by Evan Evola, his hitting streak is at risk here after 2 long flyouts. It'll be Nick Schumacher, 1 for 2 today, has 2 RBI, or 1 for 3 today with 2 RBIs, and gets hit by a pitch to start off. Another hit by pitch for the Gorloks. 7 between the 2 games. You can see they're really trying to work him inside. And we'll have time here. And most likely a new pitcher. So that'll do it for Parton. 2 1/3, 5 runs, 4 of which were earned. 1 hit by pitch, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, 3 hits.
Now pitching for Blackburn, number 17,
And now on to pitch will be the freshman, number 17, Colton Bultema, measuring in at 6'1", 155 out of Dorchester, Illinois. Spent his high school years at Gillespie High School. Received second team all-conference awards his junior year of high school, as well as the team pitcher in his junior and senior year. Was a regional champion both his last 2 years at high school. And he's coming into this one, his 8th appearance. Has 1 start in those 8 appearances. 13 innings pitched, 6.92 ERA, a 1.85 WHIP. 8 strikeouts to 3 walks as well in those 7 games. In his recent outings against Westminster, 3 2/3, giving up 3 earned. And MUW, he gave up 1 earned and 3 1/3 innings pitched. So decent stats over his last 7 or so innings. See how he can fare against this Webster lineup that has put up 13 runs this game, put up 19 in the last game against Blackburn. He'll have to do it with 2 outs, 1 runner on, but he'll have a new face coming up. It'll be number 35, Colin McBride. Got 1 at-bat in the last game. Wasn't able to do much, and on deck is number 14, AJ Simmons. So we're starting to see those different faces that we saw late in the last game start to trickle in, get some at-bats. And And the first pitch to Cullen is going to be chopped on the ground. Knox able to field that with his bare hand. The scoop is there. Why not? So he's able to make that one, making up for the drop ball earlier. That is Gleaves. Also had a home run earlier this game, and that'll end the inning. A 4-run bottom of the fifth. The Webster Gorlocks are up 13-5, heading into the top half of the sixth.
Now pitching for the Gorlocks, number 17, Carter Hunt.
And on to pitch now for the Webster Gorlocks will be number 17, junior Carter Hunt out of San Diego, California. Went to Del Norte High School and has pitched all three of his collegiate seasons. His entire career here at Webster. Currently making his 4th appearance. So far this season, he has 4 innings pitched, given up 4 earned runs. And that was all in the first outing, so his last 2 outings, the last 4 innings, he hasn't given up a single run earned. Looking to continue that trend here and build the confidence even more against Blackburn team that's looking at an 8-run deficit. Over the years, Carter Hunt has collected a 3.74 ERA and 20 total appearances, including 1 complete game. He's typically a starter, having 18 of those 20 appearances be starts, but looking to finish this one off, hopefully. 79 innings pitched as well. So he's had a pretty solid career here at Webster. And due up will be number 23, Perez, the catcher, who has had a fantastic game, going 2 for 2. 2 solid hits as well. So it'll be Diego Perez with Laura right behind him, and Ruiz at the top of the lineup behind him. So 8-9-1. Starting off the top of the 6th. Here's the first offering from Hunt. Fouled away to the screen, 0-1. Perez, front foot in front of the back foot. Back foot kind of back all the way in the batter's box. Choked up slightly on the bat, with the knob turned slightly to the catcher. He calls time. Hunt already set, and he'll wind and deal. One of the few pitchers that we've seen today start in the windup with no runners on. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, stretch pitchers are the new wave, new trend. For starters, relievers, doesn't matter. Logistically, it kind of makes more sense. The 0-2 in there. Looked good. Call the ball 1-2 now for the Beaver catcher. Works it to double dose. On deck, Laura. 1 walk, 1 strikeout for him. Had a nice defensive day, though. Seeing a lot of ground balls come his way. Only missed 1, and that was on a rocket. And that one's down to third. A nice play there by Stedman. The throw over and picked by Martinez. What a play there by Stedman to his left. Sliding, turning, making the throw. And, of course, the around the horn has to be messed up. 1 away here in the top of the 6th after a nice play by 0-0. Here's Lorera. Swing and a miss. Struck out his last time up. Trying not to repeat here. Top of the lineup following him. Ruiz, the injury replacement for Hedges after the collision at first. Hopefully he's doing okay. That one fouled away quickly, 0-2. And the last time Hunt pitched against Blackburn, it was 2 innings, 1 hit ball, no runs. Struck out 2 as well. Last season a lot stronger for him, looking to get back on track here. Could be a deadly force for Webster down the road. Last year he really had a breakout campaign, a 3.31 ERA and 54 innings pitched. One, two here from Hunt. Loera able to continue this at bat. Fouling it away. Buys himself another life. That one in and out of the glove, floating right above Fazio. And the 9-hole hitter for Blackburn working into a 2-2 count. Here's the offering. Swung on, chopped down back to Ben Steadman. Steadman able to go to his left again with ease. A nice play, but Martinez unable to hold on to that one. Makes the scoop, unable to catch that one. Similar to Gleaves of Blackburn. Made the nice scoop, unable to make the easy one. It's all in your head sometimes. No worries there. Martinez plays a nice first base, but that'll be an E3 with the top of the lineup coming up. Ruiz, only one at-bat, grounded out his only time up. Playing left field, and the injury replacement once again for Hedges. First offering to him is just outside for ball 1. Similar spot, gets this similar call, 2-0. On deck is Carney. He has a walk and a strikeout today. Scored a run as well. That one shot into the gap, and a nice hit there by Ruiz. Coming off the bench and finding a hole between short and third. And after the air, runners are at first and second, just one away for Carney. Carney will be followed by Lander as Blackburn down by 8 in the top of the 6th, but they have yet to give in. Despite what the scores may tell you from the last 2 games, Blackburn's hitting has not been as bad as it seems. They've had some pretty competitive at-bats, just like the last one we saw, where Ruiz, who came off the bench, went down in the count, battled back, and was able to lace a single into left field. It's been a common theme so far today for both sides to have long at-bats. Here's the next pitch. Inside, called for a strike. 0-2 now. Let's see how Carney can attack, going down 0-2 in the count. Already has 1 K on the day. Trying not to make it 2 here. Carter Hunt looking for it. The 1-2 is low and inside. Evened out, 2-2. Ground ball, double play in effect here. Force at any base except for home. That one going in and outside. And Carney has worked it to a 2-2 count. Just like Ruiz did, the lefty does the same. Only lefty in the lineup today. He's looking to get on as well. The 2-2 from Hunt. Swung on and missed. Bit of a golf swing there. Back foot swinging entirely. And he's retired for the second out of the inning. It'll be the 3-hole hitter Lander up, who is hitless so far in this game, but has a walk. Second K of the day for Carney. He's 0 for 3. The top of the lineup has been pretty much silenced by this Webster pitching. First pitch, little low, but umpire gives it to him, drops in for strike one. 2 outs here, 2 runners on. Hunt got himself in a little bit of a jam here after the error. That one is softly hit. Easy play there to second base. Avola has it. And a scoreless top of the 6th from Carter Hunt will lead us to a 13-5 lead for the Gorloks. They'll come up to hit in the bottom of the 6th, hoping to put it over the 10-run mark and end things in the top of the 7th. We'll have a pinch hitter here. Also subbing in to play left field, A.J. Simmons. Got an at-bat in the last game. And he'll take one outside, ball 1. Too low is shot to short. Good pitch to swing on. Zooming down to first base, but that'll be the first out here of the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher. Number 1,
Andrew Fazio up now. 2 runs scored on 2 walks, but is hitless in 1 at-bat. Flew out in the only time that he didn't walk. Looking to change things here with Nate Martinez looming on deck. First offering to him. Good pitch on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1. And looking on the outside part of the plate, going inside, outside. Fazio staring at an 0-2 count. Foot all the way on the white line. Loaded back, the pitch. Far too outside, 1-2. And again, the pitch to Fazio. Now when it's just off the plate, 2-2. Pitcher dusting off his hat. Flip the hair up and we'll do another pitch. More action in the Webster bullpen. Trying to see as many arms as possible. That one poked into the gap and it will roll all the way, hit off the wall. Rounding first, heading for second. Might be a close play here. Instead, it'll skip past to the third base side. A double for Fazio after going down 0-2. Nate Martinez. He will step up with the 9-hole hitter Stedman, followed by Peters in the top of the lineup. Webster has a chance to end this thing early. Been up just 2 runs since the 3rd inning. and up by 8 in the bottom of the 6th. The first pitch goes right in there. Strike one to number 27, Nate Martinez. Boltima comes set. Pitch is swung on and whiffed again. Boltima got the first out pretty quickly on the double, leading to Nate Martinez here with an 0-2 count against him. Number 17, he'll kick. He'll fire that one. Close call there. Good take from Nate. Trying not to strike out in his only 2 at-bats of this game. Here's the 1-2. That one's going to get poked the other way again. That's definitely getting down, and it will bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. Good 2-strike approach from Martinez. Stuck the bat head out there, and it carried. He'll get himself his 23rd RBI.
Number 0, Ben Stedman.
And so Stedman will step to the plate. And after Nate Martinez got on base with a double, he'll be substituted off. A pinch runner coming in. That's number 38, Sage Hurley. Saw him in the last game as well. Assuming he'll be substituting himself in. Playing an infield position. Freshman standing at second base. Here's Stedman. Had it in his last at-bat. It's 2 for 3 total in the doubleheader. Big cut there from 00. Evens it up at 1-1. Stedman, a sharp grounder to second, played on a hop. And there's 2 away, advancing the runner to third. Top of the lineup here, Carl Peters.
Number 7, Carl Peters.
2 for 3 in this game, 3 RBIs, a double, a home run, and a walk with 2 stolen bases. Quite the stat line for the Gorlock shortstop. And for some reason, that reminded me to check my fantasy lineup in baseball. If you have not yet today, go ahead and do that and set your lineups. First offering to Peters will go high. Next offering misses just slightly. 2-0 now too. Carl Peters, a dangerous guy to be in a 2-0 count with. Similar spot to the last one. Now to Peters with 2 away. Thought about it, but he'll take it all the way, make it 3-1. Swung on and drilled again. That'll be a 4th RBI for Peters. Triple away from the cycle as well, if anybody's keeping that track at home. 10-run lead now for the Gorlocks with 2 outs, and James Theodore will continue it on with Evola waiting right behind deck. big cut there by Theodore. Theodore goes right back up the middle. Heads up, Mr. Bultema. He'll continue this to Ebony Vola, hitting safely in now 5 straight games. Speaking of hitting safely in a handful of games, Avola, 6-game hitting streak on the line here. That ball is drilled deep into right center field, but will be handled. 3 strong flyouts from Evola, 0 for 3, hit by pitch and a walk here in this game. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 6th. Webster looking to end this one in the top of the 7th, up by 10.
Now pitching for the Gorloks, number 2, Caleb Zabrozik.
And coming on to pitch for the Gorloks, making yet another appearance and has 21 2/3 innings pitched already this year. That's Caleb Brozak, grad student out of Bloomington, Illinois, 5'10", 170. Coming in this one, posting a 4.57 ERA, giving up just 3 runs in his last 4 appearances. Inning in 2/3 against Lyon, 3 1/3 against MUW, 3 1/3 against Principia, and inning in 2/3 against Washington or WashU. In that span, has racked up 2, 7, 11 strikeouts, and just 1 walk in his last 4 appearances. So definitely has been on his game, looking to just shut the door and close things out after a nice inning by Carter Hunt. It'll be up to Big Z, Caleb Brozek,
Designated hitter, number 24, CJ Bruno.
and Bruno. Gleaves and Knox will face the 5'10 righty. Gleaves on deck, hit a solo shot earlier in the game, his 8th of the season. A lot of pop in this lineup, but it's more like Kyle Schwarber pop, where it's either a home run, strikeout, or a walk. Sometimes that's all you need, though. The 1-1 from Z is down the line, just foul. Almost snuck in. But he'll have an opportunity to set him down with a K. And the 1-2. And he went, says the umpire, disagreeing. Head down, back to the dugout. Is the Blackburn 4-hole hitter.
Now batting the first baseman, number 11, Isaac Gleaves.
And this will bring up Gleaves, who smoked one a mile high and a mile far near the building in left field. And that swung on and missed. After the strikeout, getting a swing and miss right off the bat. Here's the next one from Big Z. Another good off-speed breaking pitch. Far and away, 1-1. A lot of movement here to start for the Gorlock reliever. That check swing. No go, says the first base umpire. So we're looking at a 2-1 count. Back to the breaking ball. And back in the strike column as he evens it up at 2-2. Gleaves far in on the plate. Looking to pull something here. Instead, the heat blows right past him. Caught, frozen, a backwards K after a frontwards K. And we have 2 outs here for Zach Knox. The last hope for Blackburn in the top of the 7th, down 15-5. So much movement on that off speed. Not much to do with that pitch, but tip your cap. Strike 1. That time speeds it up off the inner part of the plate, fouled off, and Blackburn down to their final strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that will do it. Webster with a commanding 15-5 win and a 19-2 win here today. After dropping 3 straight, they're back in the win column, 6-4 in conference play, and that will do it. From Cam Brockschmidt to our entire crew here, thank you for tuning in to the Gorlock Sports Network. Gorlock's win. It's a wonderful day.